Hey there, it's Dave at NoRecipeRequired, and tonight I'm going to show you how to bake a chicken breast. Now I'm using a boneless, skinless chicken breast. We all use them all the time. Really simple to cook or to bake off like this. I sear mine on top of the stove in a pan and then just slide it into the oven. It only takes about 15 minutes or so to cook the whole thing, and really kind of one of those core fundamental techniques that you need to make all kinds of chicken dishes. So definitely worth learning. Let's go ahead and get to it. I'll show you actually how to bake off the chicken. Now I like to do this this chicken baked, and baking is a pretty common technique that you're going to run. The key is you don't just take the chicken and throw it in like a 350-degree oven and hope for the best. We actually started out on the stovetop with seasoning. I'm using salt and pepper. You can certainly use other spices if you want, herbs, spices, all good, great stuff. But you want to get both sides at least well seasoned. You're always going to use salt and pepper. And then I've got a pan heating up. I've also got my oven preheating to 400 degrees. We're going to sear these and then move them into the oven. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start baking our chicken actually on the stovetop. I've got a pan here, a good hot pan, a little bit of olive oil in there. We're going to add our chicken breasts. Ideally, you want to lay them kind of close side of the pan and then down away. Will prevent any oil from splashing. If it does splash, it'll splash that side, not this side. And the reason we're starting off the chicken on the stove top, even baked chicken like this, is to get a nice golden brown crust on the outside, which is more flavorful than a plain flabby white blah crust. So I'm going to let this go for about 2 minutes on this side. Again, nice good hot flame. We'll flip it over and do the other side. Okay, so even good high heat for 2-3 minutes. Your chicken's not going to burn. It's just going to get that nice golden brown color on it. We're going to flip it over. Do the same thing on this side for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to move this into a preheated 400-degree oven. Okay, so I just killed the heat, and just because our chicken is brown on both sides now, certainly does not mean it's cooked. It's still raw in the center, which is why we're going to bake it. But we've got this nice crust, which is going to be super flavorful. I'm going to pop it in the oven, and I want the internal temperature to reach at least 155. Then we'll pull it out. Okay, so my chicken has been in the oven for about 8 minutes. Like I said, 400 degrees. Wash your tongs so you don't have cross-contamination. And essentially, your chicken's done. That's how we're going to bake a chicken off. And again, the beauty is you get this outside crust, which is super tasty, and frankly the time savings, right? That took maybe a total of 12-15 minutes to get 2 chicken breasts fully cooked. If you just popped it in the oven, they would have taken much longer. I will see you next time on No Recipe Required.